Folks, welcome to leadsondemand.com. Just going to briefly show you here the actual database that you're looking at purchasing. Now, what this is it's what all of the lead brokerage firms have. It's just a simple database of 14 million businesses that are sortable within the United States. Very easy. It will come in a zipped file. In the email that you receive the zip file in, there'll be a link for WinZip. Unzip it to your desktop, and the install wizard pretty much takes over after you hit the startup icon within the folder. So once it unzips and the wizard runs through its course, this is the screen that you'll be dropped on. It doesn't get much more simpler than this. As you can see, right over here, that is the total amount of business contacts that you have at your disposal. That's 13,335,681 businesses that you have the business name, the address, the city, the state, the zip, so on and so forth here. Quite a bit. Moving over here, you can see, I mean, all the way down to latitude, longitude, the contacts. Not every single business has the contacts, but I would say when you work it out on a numbers matter, that probably about 78% to 85% have all of the business contacts. So it tells you their title, their owner, their gender, how many number of employees they have, gross total annual sales, their SIC code, SIC description, their NAICS code, and their NAICS description. Really doesn't get much better than that. This is the same information that Info USA, Reference USA, all the lead companies have. So you're basically overpaying for the same information, because you can obviously get our program a lot cheaper than their minimum order. I did a check the other night on Info USA, and just for 500 records they wanted to charge me $250. You're probably asking yourself, well, what's he doing on Info USA? I was purposely on there to find out how much they're charging to set a price point on this database that we've been able to put together. So the price point is definitely a lot less than most companies' minimum order, which is $200. Just to show you, there's quite a bit of potential with this software here. It is Windows based. Many different options, and so on and so forth, to sort through the 14 million. The way I do it, which works pretty well, is modify last record found. Go in here, you can add as many search parameters as need be. Say you're looking in area in zip code 02152. That's Boston. Say you want to find restaurants. The last search I did was for trucking. It remembers it. So we'll put restaurants in there. And say the next one that you'd want to do is you also want hair salons in 02152. Or let's even change the zip code. Let's go to 02150. Hair salons. So we've got those two search parameters. You could put in everything else. I mean, you could sort it by everything imaginable. Simply press enter, and it starts to build the list. This is the list that has been populated right here. You'll see a total of 21 records found. This is in the city of Winthrop, a place that I used to live. Not too much going on in Winthrop, as you can see, but they are all full-service restaurants, limited service restaurant, quick serve. It goes through all the descriptions, all the SIC codes that correspond to these businesses, and so on and so forth. Just to give you a little bit better of an understanding off of the sort, let's maybe do something with a little bit more volume here. We'll go to modify last. We'll change this one out. We'll change this one out. We'll leave the same categories that we're looking for, and we'll go to city, Chicago. Chicago's a pretty big city. This list is going to be massive that it builds. So here you can see there's 5,524, very fast. As you can see, that just went really fast. It's just a great program. You really can't ask for any better. You know, if you're going to be taking any kind of, even if you're just going to do a telemarketing campaign to 500 companies, save yourself a couple $100 from going to Info USA and paying the $200 minimum. Buy this database because it's smart. I mean, it's the same information. We just updated the list. All of the businesses are updated. You really can't ask for a better software at a better price point. That's going to pay for itself 150,000 times over. Because you're going to be running your marketing campaigns off of this, and just in the simple fact of you're saving money just on the purchase alone, because you need the numbers. You go to Info USA, you're paying at least 200. This is much less than that, and you'll never have to buy a list again if you're doing business to business marketing. So I'm kind of just giving you just a quick run through here on all the population that we have here. We offer free live support. Obviously there's a help tab up here that pretty much walks you through the different abilities. Quickly show you how to export it. Export records, you click that. It brings you up to where do you want to do it. I want to export to the desktop, Chicago Rust and Hair, and enter. And then it brings you up to this, how many worksheets do you want. It's going to bring it up, pull it out, all this information right out into Excel. Right here you've got the address. You can say, okay, I clear everything. I don't want anything in the Excel list. I want to customize the Excel list. We pick address. Say you're doing a direct mailer. Say you want the business name, the address, the city, and the zip code. Find the state and the zip. Export. This is just for a direct mailer. Obviously, you can do the same thing with the telemarketing campaign. If you're doing voice blast, which a lot of people are doing nowadays, as far as dropping messages in voicemail boxes, that works just as well. You simply just export the phone number list instead of all the rest of the stuff that you're not going to need. So that should be unzipped here. You're going to see my desktop here for a second. We'll get rid of that, and right here is Chicago Restaurant and Hair, and we'll open that up. And here are all the files that we just unzipped. It's a great program at a great price. It's going to help you with your marketing. It gives you the same ability, real-time ability to pull customized, targeted marketing lists. Buy it now. You'll be glad you did. We offer free phone support with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Thanks for listening.